Huh. Oh, so this is how we recount what I've done, huh? You just kind of float by some diamonds? Alright. What you mean they fucked up the Mizuki thing? How do you fuck up? How? Wait, you know what? Don't tell me. Actually, don't tell me. Never mind. Why am I asking these questions like I want to really know when I don't want to know anything? Because maybe they didn't fuck it up. Maybe it's literally just, I don't know what. Don't write. You play game. To the bloom. All of those diamonds did not remind me what I actually was doing. Thankfully, I still remember where I left off. But I like that those diamonds like, do you remember these events? No, not by image. I'm one of those people 100% who needs a text log to be presented to me. That's fine. Because we are good. Saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down. Huh.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
At nighttime, this place looks kind of like Somnium. Which is... Okay, so is it clicking on everything again? Okay, what we got for the bench now? A bench. Got it. Awesome. Actually, that's... Oh, and the skewered horse again. I was about to say, damn, that's all we actually get. And that's wrong, because I forget this is to move the camera, but this is to move the cursor. I really need to... Let's not forget how I look at things in this game. Let's not forget. Let's not... I was about to say, I know I can still do the sky in the cityscape. Tokyo, even at nighttime is bright. Even in the patches of sky, I can't see the stars. Oh, a UFO? No, wait, that's a plane. That's a drone. Oh, a UFO? No, wait, just a grandma. Hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Okay. That grandma is booking it through the night sky. Must be really, really tired. You get a lot. This game's like, do you want to keep going down this route? You want to keep hearing about this joke? This joke we had to put in because people wouldn't stop clicking the same fucking spot. Alright, calm down. Kabazaki District buildings in the distance. Let's give it one more. Because I can't help myself, there are no stars tonight. And there you go. It's all good. Hey Mizuki, you cold? Do you remember anything about... Are you cold? Are you okay, Mizuki?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink?
Yes!
Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Yes!
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus.
Oh my god.
So stop worrying about me, okay?
Why are you so mean? Yeah, we know. Okay, she's tsundere as fuck. Oh my, yeah! She's going in! Don't get it twisted. Who is this? Why does this sound like one of at least 3 of my exes? Or someone that I've been on a couple dates with, and then she's like, well, you think we're a couple now? Don't get it twisted. It's like, the fuck is this? Oh! Yo, that was real as shit. I don't like that. I don't like how real that was. I don't like how real that was. This is BET straight to TV movie content. Oh! Nah. To one step higher. This is Lifetime, but when there's a Lifetime movie, but it's black people in the movie. Have you ever seen one of those? Because BET is wild. But then when you get a Lifetime movie starring black people, it's what white people think the black people act like. So it's oh. Probably wondering how I ended up here getting fucking rocked by a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
You mean
I was
now?
4.
Oh.
I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
The only time.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and
I
colorful.
almost feel bad for kidding, but she did just tell me to
Now,
not get it twisted,
This
so.
is where Mom...
Thank God I'm not Date. This is one of those moments where good thing I'm not Date. Because I would have been so petty. I'm like, what makes you think I actually want to know why you feel bad right now? Don't get it twisted. It's just like, and then everyone looking at me was like, why are you having this fight with a 12-year-old? She started, boy. She started it. I don't have to take this. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Alright. Mizuki is looking into the bush. Or maybe behind it? Oh, I didn't even get to do the other one. Well, I guess this, yeah, would have just led to the looking at the bush, probably.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Did it cave in or
The
something?
surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
Yeah, I know that bit, but...
Bloom Park closed for the same reason.
Well, I guess the station would close because it's
As did
contaminated,
all
yeah.
commerce and industry in
Yeah,
Kawasaki.
okay. I was wondering if
This
somehow
means the
something
railroads
caved
and
in.
Public transportation to and from this area were shut down as
Yeah,
well.
okay. That makes sense.
The subway.
We should probably go there.
Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Ooh,
Searching.
good idea, Date.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, whoops. She can't hear any of this
I've
conversation.
got something. I picked up
That's
a
fine.
single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Got
A
it.
black SUV. I ran the
Convenient.
plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
Okay. I was about to say,
Renji Okiura.
the killer went through the trouble of having a black SUV but didn't get rid of the plates. But there it is. Don't know if he's a killer. This is probably big setup. Probably big. Don't trust my best friend.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Yes.
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it was him anyway, though.
Yeah.
But, in any case,
Just to make you feel
I know
bad,
that the
Mizuki.
suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Yeah, we haven't been able to find Renju this entire time. Like, during all the questioning, during Mizuki being freaking... Like, he didn't even show up to find his daughter or nothing. And she shows up at his... Oh yeah, check it. I just kind of wanted to see if she was tiny enough that her legs were just dangling. That would have been funny and cute. A glove box. There we go. I check all of this every time, and there's literally no reason to, so let's just have a conversation. One of these days, I'm not going to check it. Like now. And I'm going to be told later, it's like, that's how you access this one branch that you can't access any other way. What? When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I
Okay.
went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
Yeah.
That is very unusual.
Like, it'd be one thing if she was always with mom and, like, they were estranged. Like, or that the dad, Renju, was not in constant contact with Mizuki, but he is. And then she was freaking hospitalized and couldn't speak and everything. It's like, it looked very suspicious, Renju. If you're not dead yourself, it looks super suspicious. Oh yeah, I should actually look like you want to say something. No, let's ask about that now message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
But you say nothing?
It was a message sent at
You know who I'm
8:05
talking
last
about,
night.
Aiba.
Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say
Okay.
anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Well,
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
oh yeah, okay, so we
There
now
are a number
do
of homeless
officially
individuals in a high crime rate.
know that it was
Mizuki
from her
must have
dad.
been worried about
And
going
that's why
alone.
she trusted the message and went with Oda. I'm happy, so we have confirmation on that. Let me just double check what Aiba just said, because I'm talking over her like a dummy. It's in the middle of Kawasaki District. Number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone. Yeah. I like that Aiba answered that. I can still ask about the now message again. Yeah. Let's double check.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
Why? But
And his car.
mhm.
Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Daddy did a super big, super hard, the big kill. Big strong kill. Alright, you look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't
You
want to
said
talk
so
to you.
much already.
I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
But you've already
Look,
said
I don't wanna
everything I need
believe
to
it
hear.
either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Never want to put cuffs on him. Oh, we gonna put the biggest cuffs on him. We never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. Like, why are we sure about that? Isn't that the fallacy that happens quite often with serial killers? It's always the, oh, he was so quiet and nice, and you know, we never, it was like, and that's always from the next door neighbor. That's like the number one thing. All the friends and family are like, but he was so nice, and he'd always show up to the barbecues, and he'd always have his own steaks, and he'd bring steaks to the who doesn't like a guy who brings steaks to the barbecue? When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Nope. Well, I ended that conversation. I still haven't asked about the suspicious figure.
Connected.
I assume that's gonna dead end, like it's gonna
Hey, I
actually lead
just
to
got the
nothing.
report from Aiba.
Yeah, what up, boss?
Renju is a suspect?
He's
Yep.
definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect.
Get him.
He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
The only other thing I could think is we're gonna find this man's dead body. We're gonna find this man's corpse and be like, okay, someone killed him immediately after he was in for questioning, so that we could set him up as the suspect, and then. But the plan is to not have his body found, but we'll find his body and be like, ooh, uh-oh. About Ren, you know what? Yeah, let's check all this. About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
And then what about his alibi? What did he say to defend himself and say, I couldn't have done it?
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Yeah, okay, that's rough. But yeah, if that's the case, why did we release him? I guess everything is technically circumstantial, at least of the evidence that they would have had during questioning.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do.
Okay, yeah.
He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge
Yeah,
him with.
okay.
We couldn't hold him.
That's why. Like, his alibi was the only suspect thing at that time of questioning. So obviously you can't just keep a guy in. Like, all it was like, you're an ex and no one can actually guarantee that you were in your house. So, but that's not enough to say anything. So, like, oh, well, it's all hearsay. She could have done it. Any idea where Renju is?
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
I can see boss through my left eye. Iber's streaming the image in real time. Oh, yay, this is a phone in your eyeball. That's cool. Don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. But Iber can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. That's a nice way of, like, just making sure that you don't get confused, I guess, of how this is happening. Huh. Oh, I thought I could still... Oh, yeah, and yay, it does move with your head. Yeah, I do. I like that. I like how this looks. Look at this stylish AI. And I guess, get out of my face. Get out of my eyeball now, boss.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Gotcha, boss.
Where the hell did Renju go?
I'm scared that eventually we're gonna be driving in one of these sections.
Sunpoke?
What?
What?
And something's gonna
Sunpoke
pop up.
or something.
Oh, where he?
Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, where he is.
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
That's another moment
In
of
Akihabara.
localization that that one actually is fine. That one you can see a child being like, it's something with the sun and poking, and then get Sunfish Pocket. But that probably is even easier to tell is what they're getting at with the gist of that exchange in Japanese. Because for all I know, unless I can see it now, does it say right there? Does it actually say Sunfish Pocket? Okay, it does say the whole thing on the sign right there. And even in the katakana it does. But they would probably shorten it to Sunpoke, like Sunpoke. Like I could see them just shortening it. And then her just struggling to say that, the shortened version.
Can't be.
Oh, how dead is he? Wow, we just have Mizuki seen all her parents got fucked up. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have let her walk in with us. Like, I'm sure, I guess we had no reason to think he'd be dead like that, but probably still shouldn't have walked in with the little girl. Is he hanging by a hook? Shit. They fucking hooked this man. That's rough, man. They turned you into Escovitch fish, man. They didn't even jerk season you first. Damn. Shokubai. Mizuki's gonna need some real therapy. 100%. Yeah, nah, Mizuki's gonna. Jeez. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes full mute now.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Like, just flat out, just recovered. Granted, I'm gonna have to go into her damn head again just to help her recover a second time. Like, not an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago. I don't remember the exact timeline. I could look at the flowchart, but like 2 hours ago, we just delved into your brain space to fix the trauma so you could speak words again and be a little shit to me, just for it to happen again. I feel so bad. Hey, you seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other.
Oh, do you have
How could I not be?
strong sense of justice? Strong sense of justice, okay. I don't want to ask him why are you here anyway, so we're not gonna... Yeah, any thoughts on the culprit? That sounds rude.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
I ain't about to have Date be that bad.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
That's
You're
the second
missing
time
your
he said
left
it.
eye,
Yep.
So you steal them from others.
But I have Aiba in my head.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Keep making
I'm
it.
too
Make it
tired for
again.
your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
That was a full year after, huh? Okay. Yeah, and I'm just gonna get off of him there. Even though he did just make a rude joke to me, so maybe I should ask him, why the fuck are you here? But I'll leave him be. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Just
Her
counseling.
mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Did they ever make me her actual legal guardian? Or did I just randomly end up being a roommate of her? Yeah, we're still not like 100 on how that situation even works yet. But I guess it don't matter anymore. She just lived with me now. Even if she maybe just stayed with me and I was like a weird extended babysitter. How about you, gang? Any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
And about Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Yeah.
No way this was a suicide.
What killed him
And
specifically?
the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
Oh, he was strangled.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around
Was
headquarters.
was the original called the
No.
Cyclops Killer?
Yes, several
Oh,
years
snap.
ago.
Pewter.
Well, we might as well know now.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
all
much.
over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
I would, yes, please. What's up? About the incident. Finally can tell me.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Are we gonna get 4
They were
bodies?
each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
So 2 more people.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women,
See that?
and
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Oh. Okay. Cyclops? Because
a few
leaves
days
one eye.
after the corpses were discovered,
Probably.
the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops.
Oh, okay. He gave
Hence the
himself
name,
that.
the Cyclops Killer.
Why didn't you
The
just call him Cyclops?
is a
People fans of
mythological
X-Men
race
here?
of one-eyed giants.
Thank you, Abby.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
I just caught that. Second, what's wrong? Hey, wait. I know they're dead in it and all, but yo, that one cute. I know that they're right now. I ain't saying that I do anything to them now. I'm just saying when they were alive, they were pretty cute. I mean, she's not cute anymore. She's missing out. She's also been dead for 6 years. But you know, if she was alive though, but yo, I'm just saying though, if she was alive, yo, that be, yo, can't. I love that so much. All right, okay, wait, do you have stuff, right? Oh, why are you here? So it's always talk to boss. Why was the Cyclops captured? Oh, was the Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
Oh, so it could be the same
So
guy.
maybe Cyclops is responsible for these
I
murders as
mean-
well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of
Fair.
the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
Was left.
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
Oh,
The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so,
Oh.
you can't say for sure this isn't our guy.
yeah.
Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
Several of those things are opposites and probably on
I'm sorry,
purpose.
Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit.
Like
you
several of those
can't.
details are
It's a
purposefully
national
opposite.
secret.
How can it be a
What?
national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this
Yes,
one.
I 100%
The criminal
do.
for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iva, bring up all investigation
Alright.
records of the original.
She's saying that
Cyclops
we
serial
must be the
killers.
freaking person who did the
I
killing
already
6
combed
years
through
ago.
the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Like literally the only reason to withhold any of that information during a potential copycat case when the original case was never solved is a cold case. The only reason to withhold information is if the person you're talking to is a suspect of the original case or is not a part of, like if the person you're talking to is in your same department, I mean. Because it's one thing if I was a civilian, I'm her direct underling, and I don't get to know about the case that most heavily inspires and or may be the reason for this one. That doesn't make sense. So that means I must be involved in the original case, which is why I have it, which is why Date has amnesia starting from the original case. Any other info?
That's all we have for now.
Great.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Also, now it's got me suspicious about a whole bunch of stuff they set up that at first I thought was just quirky. Like, I thought it was quirky that we work in this division of the police that's several feet underground and obviously is a secret organization and even the regular police don't know about it. I thought it was just like quirky, it was like freaking, is that some Ghost in the Shell shit? Or do they know? No, they're aware of the Ghost in the Shell, of that whole of Kusaragi's units. That's, everyone's aware of that. What's a good example in anime or other video games? But what it does remind me of right now, because it's a game that is quite often usually on my mind, is Police Knots. Like, I thought it was just something like Police Knots, which would come into play the same way it does in Police Knots. Where,
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
why you mention that?
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No.
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Oh shit, can I now see my back seat? How would I check? I can see the passenger seat. Oh, she's back there. Wait, how the fuck did y'all not notice her in the car?
Mizuki!
Nice.
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Why are you in the back seat? Crawl your ass up here. Goddamn delinquent. This goddamn delinquent. Know how to hide from Jaxnos and yeah, you hide in the back seat like every horror movie and you'll kill me. Yes, I would die in the horror movie because I'm like, the fuck, why is anything back there? It's literally how you kill everyone. This is the secret to killing people. You've done it. We now know that Second would murder all of us the second he gets a chance. Keep that in mind. Everybody keep your eyes on this boy. Keep watching you. I know your games. Anyway. Hi, hey, why? What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
Yeah.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you.
Oh
I can
no.
help.
Oh, I don't want
How
this
is a
little
little
sidekick.
runt like you gonna be any help?
I already have a
Renju's
little
daughter.
run in my eye socket.
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed.
Yeah, I know.
I can't just stay at the hospital.
Yeah, you can.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
Date, you
You're
broke
going
too
to take
easy.
me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Date, you broke so quickly. I would have just kept refusing. You're 12. Yeah, I would have just kept refusing. It was like, yeah, I know you're messed up right now. You're going back to the hospital. I don't care. How did she even get in here? Actually,
it
yeah.
wasn't locked. I just opened the door.
Wow, Date, you don't
Been here
lock
for
your
like 10 minutes.
doors?
Why don't your doors have auto locks?
Yeah.
I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
The runts are teaming up on Date.
You too?
Yeah. Amazing. So Actually, do you want to catch this? I'm not asking her how she's doing ever again. I refuse to be blown up as hard as I was in the park. Never again.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates.
I hate
She
this.
is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Amazing. She needs to.
Sounds pretentious to me.
She needs to stop. That's how people end up thinking they're smarter than they are. It's like, I read this book when I was 10. Okay, did you understand it? I read it. Okay, write a 3-page essay for me on it. Thought so. Okay. Let's not ask about the dad. So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you.
you ain't hear
It's
shit.
creepy. You should cut that out.
Why am I getting... Hold up. Oh, and I missed that like 30 minutes ago. This girl... Oh, this bum. You bum.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
She wants to be shown off.
Just let me know when the time is right.
And or she wants to be
It's
buddies.
not a proposal, no need to be so
Because she's
formal.
like, me and Mizuki could be best of
Shh,
friends.
say that out loud.
Oh.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
we should tell the runt about the other runt. Screw it. I guess I'm asking about Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me?
I didn't want to mess her up like
Anything
that
at
so
all that might
quickly.
help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What was that secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Nice.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and
Okay.
keep the money.
I was hoping it was gonna be a
She got
pyramid
really
scheme.
rich like that.
She looks like a Karen.
Shoko did this?
She looks like a Japanese Karen.
Yep.
By herself?
No,
That's the
dummy.
Karen cut,
Of course it was with
but
other
with a
people.
little flair.
I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot
So instead
find
of a
any records
Karen-
referencing this.
That's a Michelle.
They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I love how how this has evolved. Now we can do it to them. This is that's okay, I'm gonna stop there. Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay, you little child, you who is immediately going to berate me for trying to be nice.
I'm not okay.
There it is.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushing, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it.
You got a weird
Doesn't
way of
look
not
like
being
you're
a
worried.
piece of.
You're just weird.
I'm
You've always
beat
got
this kid
something
up.
smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
I'll fight these children.
Date,
Can't stand these children.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Yeah. This is the type of relationship I expect and I applaud. I fucking hate her so much, but I'm happy that my player character does as well. At the end of the day, he still cares for her and is trying to make sure that she doesn't fucking get hurt or anything. But, you know, I could still be like, this piece of shit, and then Date repeats me, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, that fills me with glee. Just open the door and push her out. What the fuck you gonna do?
Oh, Detective
That's
Date.
murder.
Good to see you, sir.
I can't do that again.
And
I did it
this is-
6 years ago and got amnesia.
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's.
Yeah,
Yes. Please let us through.
Thanks. Scooch, scooch. So since the police seem to not actually know about Abyss, or at least, maybe I'm representing that. Maybe I'm misremembering. I should check the file on Abyss at some point later. Like when I'm wrapping up, I'll check the thesaurus. But I thought it was like even regular cops don't really know what Abyss is about. Like they'll know that there's another department, but they don't know that it's some like crazy sci-fi nonsense. And I'm only bringing that up because I'm wondering, is like, what do they think when they see Date come in? Do they just go, oh, he's a detective? Us beat cops don't see him because he's a detective.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance
Yeah.
camera?
I'm assuming that was knocked out
Unfortunately, no.
or turned off.
All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Okay.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
So that means the person who did it, if this is meant to go, like, upload to the internet or upload to the cloud, if it's meant to do that, that means the person who did this crime knows that? It doesn't mean they necessarily know the setup of the restaurant. It just means they know that, oh, that's a security camera. It probably uploads
What
to
are
the
you
cloud.
staring at?
I should mess with that.
Creeper.
Look,
I agree.
I am checking the scene. I am making sure that no stone is left unturned. I need to look at every single one of these pictures to make sure there's no hidden message. Now, excuse me as I click all of them. These goddamn little runts. Anyway. A table. Can't find any clues on it. Nice. A menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is
What?
average?
What's in it? It depends on what's in it. Like an $18 or $15 to $18 dish at, say, at Applebee's. Yeah, I guess that's still a pasta dish. Yeah, they charge that shit. That's too much. I'm still with Data. That's too much, considering the quality this place probably has. I'm assuming it's some Applebee's-esque filth, but you know, I could be wrong. $51. Oil drum. What's with the?
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
Is there anything actually in them?
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
How much it weigh right now?
Let me check inside.
Yeah, there you go. I don't trust it. Oh-ho?
What?
There's something inside.
I was expecting actual fluid. I'll take what looks like a watch. Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Yeah, pop that bad boy open. Ooh, yay, close up of all the maids. What's a watch?
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Huh. Okay, well, yeah, we got a piece of evidence that wasn't marked. That was just for us, just a nice little time. I guess it's just a clicked oil drum. Yeah, what's inside the oil drum? Okay, that should be clear. It's not. That one is. What's left in here then? Oh wait, it's because it's just to look at it again, right? 200, yeah. This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid. Okay.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Lovely.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere
again.
else.
Damn, son.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
He waited for you to poop yourself
What do you mean?
after he killed you and then moved you.
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Never look at me ever again, Iba. I'm taking Iba out whenever I look at a mirror now. I don't like that.
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
It was like 10 at night, right? Oh. Oh, that's what she... Ooh, I like that. So we can be at the crime scene after fact, in the aftermath at the crime scene and still have the body ready to go. So obviously, yeah, he got strangled. That was the first thing I noticed in the,
Correct.
Commercial, in the
The
cutscene.
face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Okay, I'm surprised. Are
More
any
simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Are any of
We
the
have an
bones in the neck
estimated
broken?
Yesterday,
Like
around
is-
8 p.m.
Is the spine
So
broken
Renju
or
was
anything?
murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Oh, jeez. Short amount of time. Okay, let me double check. Yeah, no, it's just petechia. Because that looks... the bruising is just a bruising, but that looks deep. I guess the bruising would be wider out if there was also, like, bone that got... Well, probably not in the back, in the front. We would see in the back or something if, like, if the spine literally just got busted. I want to know how strong this person is. If it was just a case of, well, it was by surprise, so got him. Or if this person just flat out overpowered Renju. Not to say that Renju's 150-pound ass is a heavyweight, but it's a good thing to have for a profile. Strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Yeah,
The
let's check
time
the
of
body.
discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Okay. Yeah, found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. And let me double check that. Thick hood in the upper jaw. Wires connected to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. Also a hook on the other end of each wire. 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints. That just means that they're most definitely wearing gloves. Well, I say most definitely. I assume they're wearing gloves, so. Left eye's
This
been pulled
case
out.
bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. And yeah, let's check the face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine,
Oh, wait, that's,
It is a common sedative.
yeah.
The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his
Oh, why,
death.
thank you so much. I hydrate. Delicious. Let me see that again. Hold up. Cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death. Okay. Was he even conscious when he got murdered? Oh, that... I don't know what he was barely conscious. Okay. So he probably just conscious enough to still feel his death, but literally not enough to actually do anything to fight. Oh, that... Ooh. Ooh. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Oh, hey, actually, that's... If he was drugged... I wonder if it's something... If it was someone he was meeting up with. Like, can we see how that drug was introduced to the body, anyway? I wish there was a way to see. It was like, is there a needle mark anywhere? Can we see if it was ingested? Is it too late now? Doorway to the kitchen. And he was definitely murdered somewhere else, then carried here. Yep. Cause I'm curious on that. It says some fish pocket on the store, on the sign. Yo, what's your name? Are you an inspector I've met before? At the last scene?
I was asking for your name.
Yeah, what up,
My name is Kagami.
It's fucking Kagami. Kagami did it. I don't like his sass. All right. Are you getting enough? Why would I ask these? Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so.
Just taking it to heart.
Once
He's
this is
like,
over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
okay, so I could piss him off by never remembering his name. It's freaking Kagami. I knew it. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Got it. And let's check the... Why is it marks X, 1, and B? What are these... Why are these the specific things? Marking wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters.
Nice.
All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
To be enough to hold him up. Okay. Makes sense. I just saw evidence marker. Yeah, what? Why are the evidence markers such random numbers or letters? X1B. What the heck? Why? Also, I never even looked at this trident. Hello.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Yeah, no, he was just strangled. He was just murdered a good old-fashioned way with your own bare hands. And well, and I guess, that's a fun-looking trident right there. Yeah, Kagami's an everyman. He represents the people like us. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. Okay, good there. Anything up above you? Haha, a light. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. It is very nice. Probably not a clue. Okay, and let's go talk to the police officers over here. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Officers going doorway. I guess I'll look at the doorway. This club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. Use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this
Oh,
elevator?
yeah.
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. according to the record from yesterday. From 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m.
That's when they brought the
The
body
weight
up.
of the car's cargo was approximately 310
Yep.
pounds.
Okay.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
I don't think I even
What do
spoke
you
to her
mean?
this entire time.
There are still people I want to talk to.
Yeah, I was about to say, I haven't spoken to her this entire time. And I guess... oh. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Ooh.
Maybe they know something about him.
Is he stuck in that pachinko hole? Do you want to talk to Iris Oda?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
Oh,
So she might know something.
yeah, that's
I'll call her.
good to know the crossover there. Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. Shh, Iris is dead already. Iris and her mama already dead. Oh, this is a bad time.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't like that. Check Oda.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
it in a puddle.
The dumbass.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Okay, we'll grab him. And now you're good to go. Would you like to talk to the inspector? No, you wanna talk to Inspector Man? No, all right, let's go.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
All right, and I get to try all three. Okay, look at that. Look at her being helpful. Look at her not being a complete useless piece of trash. Look at her go. I assume wherever we go to first will... Well, no, this probably isn't a split. I probably have to go through all three places. Let's start with the new location, and then we'll go talk to these two. I want to know if... get some new perspective.